It's the most wonderful time of the year, Christmas lights everywhere, people exchanging gifts and being surrounded by loved ones. But that's not the case for everyone. There are many who are hurting because they lost a loved one.
The holidays trigger memories. Memories of a time when you had that person, that loved one with you during the season to share the joy and all the wonderful things that happen during the holidays.
And while the first year is always the hardest, some therapists say time doesn't necessarily heal all wounds. That was the experience of Dolly Phillips, a widow and a mother of 3 adults and 1 teenager.
I cried a lot, a lot. The kids hugged a lot. We celebrated everything just the same, because I think you need to, as much as possible, keep things the same. But they knew I was going to cry.
Her husband Rick died back in October of 2005, right before Halloween, on one of her kids' birthday. She says it wasn't easy celebrating the next few holidays, but she knew she had to push through it for her children.
Tears heal. They really do. If you bottle it up, you may as well prepare, because you are going to face it. It's either going to smack you up beside the head and you're going to lose it somewhere, or you can just face it head on and say, you know what, this is part of grief.
Even though it's difficult, I encourage people to realize it's part of getting well. We inherently heal from grief in most cases, but you got to go through it.
The journey may seem long and you might feel alone. Those facing grief are encouraged to seek help from people who will listen and not judge.
Active coping, trying to do something, is almost always better than doing nothing.
There's no fixing this. It just takes time for people to move on, where the memories start bringing back more smiles than tears.
Some therapists say talking about it helps in the healing process.
You don't lose the memory, you change the nature of the emotion or the intensity of the emotion associated with it. That's the goal.
It was very important to me that I talk about Rick from day one. I've kept him a part of this family because he helped create this family.
It's during these hard times that building a strong support system could help an individual during the grieving process.
You grieve somebody the way you love them, and to not have loved is to not live.
I'm Jack Hilton for ABC 7 and Fox 22.